Aries, it's a strange and beautiful time in the Aries sanctuary. Given that you're in the midst of a rebirth process, you'll notice parts of your old life are collapsing before your own eyes. Old friends may begin to feel like strangers too. Observe what's taking place from a distance as you ask yourself the question, where do I need to let go? Accepting that impermanence as a way of life in the earthly realm will free you from the weight of unrealistic expectations. Beautiful. Mars, your ruling planet, moves into the partnership area of your chart this weekend, so the passionate side of your nature will be strong. Try not to be too competitive or combative, though you always accomplish more as part of a team. Cosmic tip. Where do you need to let go? Taurus, we get it, Taurus. You've been hurt over and over. But, giving your ego more power will only create more turbulence. So, do yourself a favor and move into a space of openness. Share your truth as you hold space for them to do the same. You may or may not find an amicable solution, but you will certainly gain perspective on the given situation. If you feel like the given relationship is irreparable, that's okay too. Let time do what times as you continue to focus on self-growth and development. The message of the stars this weekend is that you cannot just muddle through, you have got to be precise in your aims and your actions. Not everyone will be as motivated as you are, but you can still make good things happen together. Cosmic tip. Communicate. Perfection is overrated, Gemini, and the need for perfection imprisons us in more ways than one. So, dissolve the barriers within and without as you allow for the full expression of your creative potential. Remember, you didn't come here to play it small. You came here to embrace your uniqueness, take the road less traveled, and inspire the rest of the world to shine in their light. If there is something you desire, then go after it with 100% commitment and refuse to slow down or hold back just because some people find it hard to keep up with you. Have the confidence to pursue your dreams whatever the odds. Cosmic tip. Play. Cancer, we know. It's feeling like you're in the midst of cosmic chaos right now, and that there's no way out. Here's what you need to remember. 5 planets are in retrograde right now. To expect things to move forward at an accelerated speed would be a tad bit unrealistic. Instead of pushing against the flow, accept. Accept where you are now and what your external reality is showing you. Think of this way. You now have the golden opportunity to revise the grand plan. You seem to be having second thoughts about a plan that just a few days ago you were raving about. Ask a friend to take a look at the situation and insist they give you an honest appraisal of what your chances are. It could be an eye-opener. Cosmic tip. Slow down and breathe. Let things unfold as they must. Leo, it isn't about awards and accolades, Leo. It's about how you feel about the journey you've undertaken and whether or not it's bringing you a sense of fulfillment. Take a moment to assess how far you have come since you first made a commitment to yourself. What you want to instead is reaffirm your own power and prepare to slay the dragons that stand in your path. What the universe is reminding you today is that you are ready for acceleration. The more outspoken you are over the next few days, the more enemies you will make, and you won't care one little bit. You have no intention of toning down your act just to keep everyone on your side. You're happy to be an army of one. Cosmic tip. Silence the voice of the inner critic and recognize how far you have come. Virgo, what you're making space for right is a culmination of sorts. Something that you've put your heart and soul into is about to come together in a beautiful manner, giving you much to celebrate about. Word of warning, though, ego clashes could be a constant given that we're in the midst of retrograde season. Being too rigid about your point of view may not work in your favor. So, zoom out of your circumstances and look at the big picture. You will be able to work in harmony with those around once you decide you want to. The Sun in your sign opposes Saturn, planet of discipline, over the next 48 hours, so if you stray from the straight and narrow you will pay for it one way or another. Also, when making deals you must get proposals and promises in writing. Cosmic tip. It's harvest era, beautiful. Libra. Turn your gaze inwards and transmute the self-limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from claiming your destiny, wild one. It's time to show up for life with a brave and open heart. It's time to allow yourself to receive that which you have been asking for. As such, the cosmic weather this weekend is also bringing a divine soulmate reunion into your life. Just a reminder. Your soulmate isn't just a romantic partner, though. Expand your definition of what the given term means as you nurture those who remind you that home is a feeling. Recent doubts and fears will be swept away with the arrival of Mars in your sign this weekend. Most importantly, you will realize that you don't need other people's approval or permission to follow your dream. The fact is, you never did. Cosmic tip. Here's to that divine soulmate love. Scorpio. The truth is, we see what we want to see, and we choose denial when it's convenient. So, open your eyes and recognize. The red flags have been revealing themselves for a while now, Scorpio. If lack of clarity is something you have been struggling with, make time to listen. Make time for your sadhana or meditative practice. Cultivating stillness will give you the strength, courage, and clarity you need to rise above your circumstances. You have been put to the test in recent weeks, but well before the end of the year you will look back and recognize how much you benefited from being forced to fight your corner. Tomorrow's successes are built on yesterday's challenges. Cosmic tip. Be still and observe. Capricorn. You are on the right track, Sagittarius. You are exactly where you are supposed to be and your career is progressing at the right pace. So, do yourself a favor and get out of your own way. Face your fears and challenge yourself to do at least one thing that's out of your comfort zone. Your future self will be proud of the action initiative you're taking today. Remember, you cannot control what your actions will lead to. Practicing non-attachment will prove to be a superpower at this time. Competitive situations will be a lot of fun this weekend and you will go all out to be on the winning side. That's great, but don't forget to play the game in a sporting spirit. Treat your opponents with respect, even if they beat you. Cosmic tip. Do your bit and then surrender the outcome to the universe. Capricorn. Don't give in to the illusion of powerlessness. The important thing to remember is that there is a hidden lesson here. Moving into a space of stillness will enable you to see things through the eyes of spirit. As such, standing up for yourself is also going to be a major theme this retrograde season. Remember, if you doing you makes you the villain in somebody else's story, so be it. Cosmic activity in the career area of your chart will encourage you to believe that no matter how tough the challenges you now face you can and you will reach the top. There is only one feeling you care about and that's the winning feeling. Cosmic tip. How does it feel to be in your villain era? Aquarius. Virgo season has you feeling like a domestic goddess, and with good reason. Consider this as your cue to stay indoors, to watch your favorite shows, to make art, to curate a new playlist, to light scented candles at your altar and to reorganize your bookshelf. Making some time to journal, to meditate and to practice movement is also highly recommended. If you're in the market for a new house, examine your options carefully. Don't let your decisions be guided by haste lest you come to regret your decisions in the future. You like to stretch yourself intellectually and what occurs next will make use of all your powers of logical analysis. While others are running around in a panic you will be calmly working out what's gone wrong and what can be done about it. Cosmic tip. Time to channel your inner goddess. Lo and behold, it is harvest season in the Pisces sanctuary. You are being prepared to receive the sweet fruits of your labor. There's going to be so much to celebrate in the weeks to come. As such, travel and expansion could also be a major theme for some. Give in to the desire to explore different cultures, to experiment with unfamiliar cuisines and learn new languages. Your future self will thank you for taking the kind of risks that you are being called to take today. The more you try to guess what other people are thinking and feeling this weekend, the more likely it is you will get it wrong, so give friends and loved ones the space they need to tell their own stories, some of which may sound strangely familiar. Cosmic tip. Life has so much sweetness to offer.